welcome to our channel, where we aid you in making more informed choices. Today, we're stepping into the cunning world of car dealerships. The world is akin to a wilderness, with awareness being your paramount shield. We'll begin with trick 3, the infamous bait and switch, then move on to trick 2, the mystery of phantom fees, and finally land on trick 1, the concealed schemes that could transform your dream vehicle purchase into a dreadful experience. Prepare yourself for this enlightening journey. Keep your focus sharp and get ready for an insightful roller coaster ride. Remain on board as we plunge into the third trick employed by car dealerships, the old bait and switch. Before we dive into the tricks, let's take a moment to understand the environment we're venturing into. Car dealerships, like any business, are there to make a profit. Their ultimate goal? To sell cars at the highest price possible. Now, this isn't inherently a bad thing. Businesses need to make money to survive. The problem arises when dealerships use unscrupulous tactics to maximize their profits at the expense of the consumer. So, how do they do this? The answer lies in the fine print, the hidden clauses, and the enticing advertisements that are too good to be true. Car dealerships are masters of illusion, creating a mirage of deals that seem beneficial on the surface, but can end up costing you more in the long run. 1. Here's a common scenario. You walk into a dealership armed with your research and a clear budget, but the moment you step onto the lot, the salesperson is there, ready to sweep you off your feet with a deal that seems impossible to resist. This, dear viewers, is where the danger lies. 1. The key to navigating this landscape is knowledge, preparation, and a healthy dose of skepticism. Don't allow yourself to be swept away by the allure of a great deal. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. With these principles in mind, let's delve into our first trick, the infamous bait and switch. Chapter 1. The old bait and switch, coming up next. 3. Have you ever been enticed by a great car deal only to find out it's not what it seems? It's a classic scenario where the glitz and glamour of a low price tag lure you into the dealership, only to have the rug pulled out from under you. This, my friends, is the infamous bait and switch. 1. A car dealership promises you a fantastic deal on a vehicle, often advertised with a flashy slogan like, "Drive away today for just $1." But once you're in the showroom, the game changes. That car you had your heart set on. Suddenly, it's no longer available, or perhaps it was never there to begin with. And so, the dealer presents you with an alternative that is, of course, more expensive. 1. Let's consider a real-life example. Picture this. John Doe sees an ad for a shiny new SUV, priced at an unbelievably low $20,000. He rushes to the dealership only to be told that the advertised car has just been sold. But fear not, they have another model, slightly used, but with all the bells and whistles. The catch? It's $5,000 more. John, already invested in the idea of a new car and not wanting to leave empty-handed, agrees to the higher price. You see, the bait and switch is a psychological play. Dealerships bank on the fact that once you're in the door and emotionally invested, you're more likely to cough up extra cash rather than walk away. So, how can you avoid this trap? Knowledge is power. Do your research, read the fine print and ask the right questions. If a deal specifies a particular car, ask to see that exact car. And if it's not available, don't be afraid to walk away. Remember this golden rule. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Up next, we delve into the murky world of financing fictions. Don't go away. You won't want to miss this. 3. Now let's explore another common tactic used by dealerships to inflate your final car price, the hidden cost of extras. 2. You've negotiated a price, you've avoided the bait and switch, you're feeling pretty good. But then you're taken into a room to finalize the paperwork, and the dealer starts offering you extras. 1. Perhaps it's an extended warranty, or maybe it's a paint protection package. There might be additional insurance, or window tinting, or fabric protection. Each of these extras comes with a price tag, and they can quickly add up, inflating the final price of your car. John, from our earlier example, has agreed to the higher price car, and he feels like he's made a good deal. But then he's offered an extended warranty for $2,000, a paint protection package for $500, and fabric protection for $300. Suddenly, John's good deal has inflated by $2,800. Dealerships often bank on the fact that after a long day of negotiating, you're tired and just want to get your new car and go home. It's at this moment, when you're most vulnerable, that they'll try to sell you these extras. So how do you avoid this trap? Firstly, be aware that this is a common tactic. Secondly, do your research before you go to the dealership. Know what extras you want and what you don't, and stick to your list. Lastly, don't be afraid to say no. Remember, you're in control of your purchase. Don't let the lure of shiny extras cloud your judgment or inflate your budget. Stay tuned as we next delve into the murky world of financing fictions. 3. Financing, it can be a friend or foe. 2. Let's explore how it can be manipulated. When you walk into a dealership, one of the biggest decisions you'll make is how to finance your new ride. Now, you might think it's as simple as agreeing to a monthly payment, but you see, financing is like a magic trick, and the finance manager is the magician. They'll dazzle you with low monthly payments, but what they don't want you to notice is how they're stretching out the length of the loan. Here's a common scenario. You're offered a monthly payment of $250. Sounds affordable, right? But then you realize that's for 84 months. That's 7 years. And when you add up all those payments, you're paying a lot more than the sticker price. But wait, there's more. The interest rate can also be a part of the illusion. A tiny difference in interest rate can add up to thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. So when the finance manager says we can lower your monthly payment by just $10 if you take the loan for another year, they're not doing you a favor. They're increasing the overall cost of the car, and they're the ones who benefit. 1. So, how can you avoid this? First, focus on the total cost of the car, not just the monthly payment. Ask for the total amount you'll pay over the life of the loan, including interest. Second, negotiate the interest rate. Even a small reduction can save you a significant amount of money. Lastly, consider getting pre-approved for a loan from your bank or credit union. This gives you a benchmark to compare against the dealership's offer. Financing a car is a major commitment. It's important to understand the terms of your loan and how it can affect your finances in the long run. Always do the math and understand your financing terms. Now 0. Let's talk about the extended warranty trap.